So today I'm going to bring you guys along for a production that I'm doing with a retainer client, but I also want to share a little bit about my journey in going full-time into the video production business, so that if you are a freelancer or someone who is doing video work, on the side or maybe in addition to a full-time job, you can potentially take some of these steps and implement them into your, story. And if going full-time is something that you want to do, then I'll just share some of my experiences along the way.
All right, so a super quick breakdown of the setup here today. We got a shirt up there. We have the teleprompter with the FX3. We got the 24-70. Looks like it's at about 50 millimeters. Got my new monitor up here. Which one is this? Oh, it's the port keys. It's the 7-inch monitor that you're supposed to be able to control the camera from the monitor, but haven't been able to get it connected and figured out yet. So there's that. Just got some random headphone cables and XLR cables and other gear over here. My laptop, just in case. Main key light is the Amaran 200X going into the newer lantern, putting out a nice, even, soft lighting here. I can show you what our shot's looking like. So there's what it's looking like. Looks good. Nice, high key, even lighting. And then I have a second security angle over here. Show you what this one looks like. That's our second angle. Nice and clean. Got a little bit of the plant popping off in the background there. This mic is it's a cheap shotgun mic, Audio Technica AT875R. Just on a Steve stand. I really need to get a overhead boom pole, so if someone has a good recommendation on that, let me know. Yeah, that's just the Tamron 28-75. This has been a great addition to the kit. It's a light weight, wouldn't say cheap, but more affordable than like your traditional 24-70 G Master, but got a sandbag on there, and then I have a tube light. It's creating a nice little gradient and also kind of giving them that separation off the background for a backlight. So that's the setup. Got my card out there. Never leave home without it. Just gonna wrap this gig up. I didn't get to get as much footage as I would have liked to during that, but that's part of the process, especially when you're like one-man banding it and you need to fix the camera here, especially when you're one-man banding it and you need to do lighting, audio, cameras, teleprompter. It's easy to miss certain things when you're doing all that stuff at once. But anyway, this job is actually part of this client, they were my full-time employer for 3 years. So now I just do work for them monthly, and get paid as a contractor, which is very, very ideal. So I guess the moral of that story is I worked here for 3 years as I was building the video business. I was working nights and weekends, taking every odd job that I could on the side, saving money and building up the business, referrals and all that stuff, as I was working here. And when I decided to go full time into the business, I I wanted to keep them, I wanted to keep working for them. I wanted to keep doing video production, but I was, doing a bunch of other things as well. I was doing graphic design, social media, I was doing a whole slew of different things, and I just wanted to do the video production. I knew that, this specific, company may not want just somebody who just does video production, and really it just allowed me to expand out and work with other clients as well and still keep them on. So I think that's a very tactical thing that you can do. So I think it was important for me. I really got serious with building the business, when I got the position here. So I was doing video production, at least a few days a week, making a good full-time salary, had benefits and all that stuff for my family, as I was building the business, which greatly mitigated the risk of, just starting it with no foundation to build upon. So what are some other things that you can do? Well, let me rephrase that. Some other things that I did while working for this company full time and building the business was work for other companies too. Other video production companies, other companies who weren't in this space, right? So this company is addiction and mental health, right? But what I mean for what I mean when I say like work for other companies, it would be like, working for other video production companies, right? So how do you do that? Networking, Instagram, finding other companies locally on Instagram, just giving them a follow and start messaging them, ask them how you can provide value to them, whether it's coming out and helping for free just to get introduced to them. And then, going from there, or going on Google My Business, right? And I actually got linked up with a few guys from this exact strategy where they go into Google My Business, look for other video production companies in the area, and they just call them and say, hey, look, like if you need help on a job, or, let's just meet for lunch or whatever it is. And that's how you can meet other creatives in your area, right? So that was a really important thing for me to do when I was starting off, because you don't have that large client base that you want like right from the start. So working for other people is a way to get like a good, once you get established, you can charge a good hourly wage and just make, a couple $100 on a gig, and you don't have to deal with the client. You don't have to deal with the, editing normally. It's just, you go out, you shoot with your buddy or another company, give them the cards or the footage, and that's that. So that was another really important piece to my journey and my puzzle.
Okay, so I'm not sure if that random string of thoughts while I was packing up made any sense, but I started my video production journey back in 2015. That's when I really started to realize that I could make money doing video production and photography. I guess the whole point of this video is if you are someone who's watching this video or my channel or any of my stuff, and you are wanting to get onto the path of opening your own business, being your own boss, creating your own schedule, running your own business through video production, then I feel like that I can just give generalized advice from my journey that can potentially help you. When I started off the journey, I just let other people's opinions dictate the way that I was gonna live my life for a long time. I'm just grateful for where I am today, for finding my own path, finding my own way, and now having a decently producing business that can support my family, a wife and 2 children, has been extremely incredible. I gave a little bit of insight, in the beginning of the video. If you guys have any other questions, additional questions about, my journey, how I started, how I got to where I am today, just drop them in the comments below, or send me an email or a DM on Instagram, and I'm happy to chat with any of you guys. And yeah, just share the love, share the knowledge, share the journey. See you in the next video.